Okay, so it is June 20th, which means Rocky Mountain Race Week is just a couple days away. We have spent the last week getting mine, and Retro Nova's going too for the first time on Race Week. So Retro Nova's all ready, it's outside, Badmaro's inside, and that means we're also doing some trailer prep on Dad's, because Dad carries a trailer behind the Nova. So anyways, so lots of prep today. We leave tomorrow, which is actually for the first time ever early, I think. So we're gonna take 2 days to drive to Denver so we can start race week. I'm going to be vlogging every day and trying to post that. We'll see how that goes if the cars don't fight us the whole way. So get ready, race week prep, and the trip is about to be underway. Okay, so Dad and I have made a list. We sat down this morning and kind of thought about what both cars needed. So we made a to-do list for both cars, which looks like a lot, and then we got a pack. So Badmaro is fixing the belts in it, or putting updated belts on it. Dad is spending the morning getting his trailer ready, as I mentioned. We're a little concerned because we are going to be going through mountains, and he tried to put trailer brakes on. It's not going to work, so we realized we needed some kind of a backup alternative plan. Luckily, I got a new Stroud parachute last year, so we had this one laying around. So I think Dad's working on mounting it now, just in case we get in a bind, you know, going down the mountains in Colorado.
I think I can put it right here.
Yeah.
Tie it underneath, just like on the car, and I'll put a long cable and run it in my window up there, and I'll just have vice grips or something that I can pull. But if I get in a bind, I can pop this 12-foot bad boy, and that's going to slow me down.
That's a solid. That's solid.
Good idea, right?
It is. Yeah. I mean, if you don't have trailer brakes, you might as well have a parachute.
I could do the ones on the car, but they fasten into the same receiver hitch that the trailer does. So
Yeah.
it's a problem.
And those would hit the trailer. Yeah, the doubles on the back of Retro.
Yeah, I have to go over the top of the trailer.
Yeah.
It's going to be up there a lot of the time. So
yeah, so that's
that's
going to be enough to stop that, because that used to stop Badmaro. It should stop the trailer and the car and everything. So
I just suggest, if you're following me, don't get too close, because you don't want the parachute to just blossom around your windshield.
blossom and hit you in the face.
It would just ruin your vision.
Yeah.
It might tangle up, and then I would be using your brakes to stop too. It'd be good for me, not so good for you.
Right. Yeah. I think this is a good plan. I'll keep you guys updated on that.
You know,
so
keep 50-foot distance.
we probably need a sticker on the back.
I'll put a sticker back there.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, so we're underway. Parachute's gonna go on there, and then we're gonna pack the car, and then keep you updated when that gets on there. Okay, so update for the day. We have most of the checklist checked off. So I think I only have one more thing on mine, which is just checking my well, I'm gonna take a second set of tires, so I gotta get my rack out and put those tires on. And then Retro Nova is pretty much done, so we've checked both off, most of the list off. So now we're down to packing, so that's just gathering all the spare parts and all the tools and everything. And we usually just make a circle in the floor with everything we need, and then we start putting it in boxes. So I'll show that process as we do it, but that's usually the most chaotic mess of the whole ordeal of packing. It's just because it's trying to remember, what do you need, what do I need, where do we put it, and all that. So that's about to start, so get the plastic toolbox out and start on that. So it's 8 o'clock, still daylight. Dad's outside putting trailer brake magnets on the trailer that I'm going to use to tow my car. So he's getting that all finished up, and then I'm inside just kind of wrapping up some stuff in here. So we're getting close. Oh, also, we went ahead and got the parachute on the trailer installed, and then Megan made the 50 feet back sign, so that's all good to go. So that's it for now. Update to come. Good morning. So we did not get loaded last night because around 10 o'clock, after I had all the boxes laid out, Dad and I looked at each other. We were like, no, not feeling it. We are not doing this right now. So we decided to go ahead and wait till this morning. We got up early, so I went home and packed my clothes and stuff last night. Then now me and Dad and Jake are at the shop, and we're getting ready to pack. So then I'm gonna go home and get ready, and we're gonna hit the road. So we are off to an early and good start. I am on my way to make a donut run because we need some fuel for this morning. So that's the plan. Donuts, and then full on pack mode, and then we out here. Okay, so for those that haven't been on race week, or maybe not right straight in the middle of it, or drag week, or any kind of event like that, you might not realize how much work goes into the event prior and to the packing of it. So obviously we take our tools that we use every day in the shop. So one, finding a way to pack them that they're not all gonna get lost or stolen, or finding a way to organize them, because when you're at the track or you're broke down on the side of the road, unpacking them out of your tiny little trailer or the back of your trunk, in my case, becomes pretty complicated. So for the past 6 years now, I guess, we have worked on coming up with a method to the madness, but sadly we actually haven't come up with one that's foolproof yet. So I'm just going to show kind of how the shop turns into a chaotic mess as we pull everything out of all the corners we can and try to pack it away. So the shop was clean yesterday morning. Right now it looks like literally a war zone. So there's just so much. So Dad's got his generator, his little air compressor, and all these boxes will have to be organized. So like we have electrical boxes, and then we take boxes for wrenches and ratchets and sockets, and we try to separate those according to how they'll be best used. In fact, I don't know, well, I can't see it, but under here I even made a list last year, like an Excel spreadsheet, and typed up what was in what box, and that's why you can see the numbering and stuff on them. Turns out that didn't work so well, so trying a new method. I'm only going to carry a fuel rack this year, so that makes it a little easier for me, not a tire rack. So like trying to figure out how to divvy up these boxes and put our spare parts and everything in them, that's where it gets complicated, because for me, this is the space I have, my trunk, plus the rack for my fuel. Dad has the trailer, but still, when you have to get something at the bottom of the little trailer, then, you know, it's easy to get lost in here. So it's heavy lid. So anyway, so that's what's going on right now. I'll show you as it kind of gets more organized and kind of that process. It's just a behind the scenes that you might not normally see or even think about. So it's not just, you know, you got to have all your tools with you. You can't just cram everything you want to in your trailer and call it a day. It's got to be strategically picked and strategically placed. So onward, it's 8:49. So we want to be out by like noon. So we got a lot to do in a little bit of time. Jake brought his trailer last night too. So anyways, back to work. Okay, so it is now 11:30 and we're pretty much fully packed. Badmaro, let's see, I have the key still back here. So Badmaro is actually pretty empty this year, and every year I say that I'm like, oh, it's kind of empty, but I've just gotten better at realizing kind of what I need. Knock on wood, because as soon as I say that, I'll realize that I left something super important. Dad and Jake got the trailer pretty well packed in here. He also noted that we're kind of down on stuff from last year, so we're worried what we forgot.
We're worried what we're forgetting, but we're going racing anyway.
We had room to put a cooler. That means we're definitely forgetting something. And other than that, Retro Nova finally got its hood on. This is a monumental step. I know it sounds small, but when Dad hurt his motor last year on drag week, almost 8 months ago now, the hood has been off since then, so to see it back on is exciting. So finally got that all wrapped up and fixed. Got straps out, so the shop's a little less chaotic now. We still need to do some cleaning, but we're gonna save that for when we get back, because we need to get on the road. So about to load the mini trailer, load Retro Nova in Jake's trailer, and then I'll load Badmaro on the flatbed behind my new trunk. So I'm excited to tow with it, so onward. Okay, 12:30 and the shop is pretty clear. I mean, it's a disaster still, but as far as race week prep goes, it's pretty clear. So we have Retro Nova loaded up in Jake's trailer with the mini trailer in there, and then Badmaro's loaded up behind my new truck. Yay! So we think we're good to go. Famous last words. I guess we'll see, but we're as prepared as we're gonna be. We were talking, I think we could probably go another week of prepping and we still wouldn't feel like we're ready. So we'll see. It's nerve-wracking because we're pushing it to the last minute. Like always, that's race week, so I think we're good. Maybe, we'll see. So we are officially all packed and on the road. We're at our first gas stop, which is just a little ways down. We're about an hour from home, so a little bit of a late start. It's already 2:50 and we have to make it to Amarillo tonight, which is like an 8-hour drive, 9-hour drive for us, but we are on the road. This year, Meg Pye is joining us, and then our cousin Baden. So Megan and Baden are going to actually be riding with in a rental car, and they're going to be Meg's going to be taking pictures. So Meg's photographer for Rocky Mountain Race Week, kinda. So that's her job, and Baden's riding with her, and then me and Mom, and then Dad and Jake. So they would be in this video, but we're getting food at Wendy's because it's lunchtime, kinda. So anyways, we are on the road. I will keep you guys updated when we get there, so I'll share a road trip video tomorrow. So that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, be happy, go fast, and stay pretty. I will see you guys next time.